We don't have a jingle.
Not
We
yet.
don't have a jingle
No.
yet.
Oh man, that would be so cool.
For the next.
Hi everyone, welcome to Nodi. This is the new format of SUMO here at Baumhaus. It's a space dedicated to learning, culture, work, and the search for new imaginaries of practices of social justice. So it's a very nice place to be in, to be hosted, and we're gonna have a chat with you. And with this project, we want to share our vision of clubbing, and not just about music, but a deeper experience that dives into the many sides of the underground culture. And we want to have real conversation with the key figures from the scene, so DJs, producers, and whatnot. So, welcome.
And that's what CHATTERBOX comes in. We'll be talking with artists that we're going to guest in our nights, and about topics like club scene and creativity and roots, and we're getting to know their stories and their perspective. And tonight we have ARTISOMA and MUADEEP. Thank you for coming.
Mille grazie.
How are you guys?
Oh, we are fine. And first of all, I want to say thank you to all of us. You're so nice and so friendly, and we feel like home. And thank you.
Thanks
for
to
having
you.
us.
So nice to hear it. For who doesn't know, ARTISOMA and MUADEEP are from YUKU Recordings, and that label, it's Prague-based, and it defines itself as a label that acts as an exploratory arts oasis fluid of genre and evasive of expectation, and a heaven for the open-minded. And yeah. And to start from the beginning, I want to ask you as a first question to tell us a story about everything started in your musical journey.
Oh, thank you. Okay, so for me, everything started as a back-to-back project with a friend of mine, and yeah, gets very serious very fast. I was totally into it. I mean, everything started for me. I think since I was 14 or something, I digged for sound all the night. I burned CDs every morning, put very cool sets on CDs with a Windows XP, and that I can listen to it in my car when I drive to my graphic design education. And yeah, it was. I remember times when I recorded music with my flip phone from one of these old TVs at my parents' house, because the music was so sick and I wanted to listen to it. There were no MP3s existing or something like that. It was a crazy time. And yeah, I was into music since I can think, but I never knew that it has any sense what I'm doing, since yeah. But then I started to play, and then I knew, okay, everything made sense. So, yeah, this was my journey, and now I'm here. It's totally crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
What about you, Patrick?
I started. I'm a musician. I started with 15 to learn bass or guitar by my own, and then I have different bands, and it goes really crazy because I have some bands with big label deals, and we're going on tour in Germany. And after that, I was really tired about that touring stuff, because, you know, when you have a band, you have a van, you have all that fucking equipment, you know. You go to the party, you build up your stuff. When you are the headliner, you have to wait 4 hours. Don't drink too much, because it's not good. You play the show, you're totally dead. Take your stuff back, drive to the room, you get your stuff, and then you go home. And it was a good time, but it changed after I saw what a DJ can do, because you just have an USB stick with you. It's like, oh, that's all? You put it in, you play, and you go. So from the beginning with the bands, I start to learn about music, to recording. I start with a friend. We have a 4-track recording. And like all the musicians, you use different instruments, different recording styles, different drugs. you recorded it at the night and say, yeah, that's the shit, and you listen to the next morning and say, what the fuck. But that was a good experience to understand how to create music with instruments on that. And later I found this DAW and worked with some machines. I had an MPC where I started cutting samples, something like that. And after that, it was much easier to work with Ableton or Logic or whatever. And now, now I'm here with a live set. Yeah. So that, yeah, I love music, and I love the journey that I had.
Awesome, awesome. So we want this chat to be more diverse, so we would like to listen to a couple of tracks maybe. And we wanted to ask you, do you have in a key moment of your career a track or an artist or someone that really still keeps you moving, just listening to the song, vibing with it, giving yourself more energy to, I don't know, both going outside or just getting back into the producing or DJing mood, stuff like that. So is there any tracks in particular that still keeps you moving?
Yeah, I mean, there are many tracks, but I have one really key moment in a record shop in Berlin. Like, it was Hardwax upstairs of Tresor, and it was, yeah, I stick for vinyl, and I found an EP of Al Wooten. I don't know if anyone of you know him, but he's like a very outstanding producer for me. And I listened to this track. I mean, I hadn't even earphones with me, so really dumb. But I pushed it in my ear, and the first 2 or 3 seconds I was like, what the fuck is this? And directly bought it. And then I checked out Al Wooten, and I was like completely blown away what he does years ago and stuff. The older stuff is very, very good. And yeah, this was the key moment for me because I switched to the dark side. Before I was completely into like house and blah. And yeah, Patrick always told me to switch to the dark side, but this was like the key moment for me.
The
that
big
I
man with the
switched to.
dark side.
Yeah, that's
join
really.
us.
And then I got completely lost in this stuff. So yeah, that's a really hypnotic, not that banging track, but it has a really good vibe. So yeah.
Okay, we have the fortune to have a DJ right behind us to put the track on. So go, please.
So if you want to shout out the name of the track and the artist. Also, just a question, when was it released? I'm curious.
Oh, I have to check the label, but I think in 2006 or something like that. I don't
So
know.
20 years and still
Or maybe
banging.
no, maybe a little bit later. I don't know exactly, but the EP is called "The Bell with the Wooden Tongue," and the track is also called "The Bell with the Wooden Tongue." And the other 4 tracks or 3 tracks, I mean, it's 4 or 5. They're all bangers, so you have to check out. It's really
I
good.
listened to it like a couple of times, and I think there are more also, you know, ethnic vibes about it.
Yeah,
and
for sure, yeah. Really tribal, like hypnotic, completely pulling you inside. You can't even come out. So I get inspired by this track. I did a whole set, like in this vibe, like 45 minutes or something. Just this vibe. It's called Catfight. You can find it on my SoundCloud. Check out.
Thank you so much. And what about you, Patrick? And that's a space where you can give it yourself a shout out. So go on, of course.
I heard so many music, but there was one artist that absolutely blew my mind. It was Flying Lotus, and I heard the LA Beat or LA, I think was the album, and the track called Meld, and it's really percussive and just simple, but it have that vibe that I never will forget. I saw him live because he always played live set, and it was I want to do like this way, like go to the roots. Feel that groove and just have a listen. It's awesome.
And our DJ will be very happy to play this one because it's his favorite too. Very sad to stop the music. And I want to ask you if you get inspired by these sounds or this type of sound, because it's also, you know, ethnic stuff and also tribal stuff, and I think it's kind of reflect some of your music too. So
yeah, for sure. Because I try to I love rhythm. And I love the sound of percussion, and I think it's you have so many options when you get a loop of a percussion to pitch it down or just take a little piece of it and work with it, and that's the experience to create melodies or something like that with different percussion sounds from different eras. So that you have that global thing, that music come together and connecting people, and that's that's the thing behind my music.
Thank you. And we want to ask you, behind the music, if there are any moments in your life where you were in a dance floor that changed your perspective as a dancer and not as a musician. So if there was a moment in the dance floor that makes you appreciate this scene, this music scene, or the clubs and all the stuff like that.
Yeah, I think for me it was a very spontaneous action with Patrick I had. It was so funny. He said, well, I forgot. Colin Banders played in Blitz Club his live set, and I mean Colin Banders is huge. So he wrote me a message. Hey, I think we should go to Blitz tonight. I mean, he was at work, and I was like, okay, when? Because you have to work tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the morning again. And he said like, yeah, let's give a fuck and just go there. And then we take a bus. Drink a little bit in a bus, go there, drink a little bit more, go there. And then, we partied very hard. And it was like a very special key moment for me because the club, Blitz Club in Munich, is like famous for its acoustic and also architectonic building. It's like you feel the bass in your belly. It's completely different. I never felt something like that. It's really good. And Colin Banders, I don't know what to say, just standing there, couldn't believe what's going on. Everyone was just completely hyped, no phones, never anything, just music, and it was like, we were completely lost and got inspired by this evening.
Fucking loud.
Yeah, it was fucking loud and it was massive. You felt like you're in between a sandstorm or something because the bass was smashing your face that hard. And yeah, it was really funny. And I think I get inspired for my for a new EP I will release soon. And Patrick, I think, got inspired for his new live set. And so yeah, it was a very, very cool evening. Yeah.
For me, it was a moment where we played on the Fusion Festival years ago, and we had a show, I think at 3 a.m. or something like that in the morning, and we come out from the tent, and the sun was shining like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like, yeah, and we go. There was a big era where big stages were just the 24/7, just techno music is playing, and I'm not deep into that techno stuff. But they have a really good sound system, and we walked in the middle of that big crowd, like completely stoned and drunk, and like, oh, and there started build up, you know, and we listened to that, and then the drop is coming, and it's like, what the fuck, you know, and that was one of the moments that I totally understand what's going on, why people celebrate that kind of music. Because if you listen music with the right people on the right spot, the sun is shining, everybody's screaming at the drop. It's like you have to dance. And that was the moment that I understand this kind of music and say, yeah, keep your eyes open for every kind of music to get the inspiration, how it works. And that's what one of the moments that I thought more about to make live sets, to create moments or build-ups or whatever. And it was awesome. It was an experience.
Real nice, guys. Let's go further away from this topic. We talk about you as a person, as someone who goes to parties or whatever. But speaking of you as artists, you have both really different careers. You started many years ago, you a little bit less, but you still end up both on YUKU Recordings that we are showcasing tonight with you. So how your paths crossed and went to this label?
So it's a very funny story. I mean, I know YUKU before, since I know Patrick. It's like a very open-minded label, and I'm a very open-minded person, and also really into art and music and special stuff. So it was a funny recording session we had, and I said, yeah, can we please record this stuff? Because Patrick never wants to record. He said, it's just for the moment. It's just for us. And I was like, yeah, but it's fucking cool, man. We have to record this shit. And he was like, no, wait, and stuff. And then this evening we started to record, just had a jam, completely drunk. And then and then we did the bass for the bass fundament for the Lazy. And yes, we sent it to Jeff from YUKU, and yeah, I think he likes it. And now I'm so fucking happy that it works out, because I said to Patrick, if I want to release on a label, it should be on YUKU, because for me, I'm a designer, art is my passion, and also open-minded mindsets and not focusing on genres, but thinking outside of the box. It's a very large point in my life, and it's very important for me. So I'm so happy to be part of YUKU now, and very proud of it. And I hope to release many stuff there. Yeah. And also Jeff is a very, very, very nice label boss. He is very heartwarming.
Shout out to Jeff.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, man.
Cool man.
What about you?
Yeah, different releases on different labels, but I think YUKU gives you the space as an artist to. There are no rules. It's like when you send them stuff and they absolutely into it, and they say, yeah, keep going. You can create your own artwork, and they give you always feedback, and I really love that. You can talk with him about music, I have that moment that I changed my music from that halftime stuff to get more not fall to the floor, but a little bit faster, and ask him, what can I do? Have I changed the name, or if I start a new project? And we write on Instagram and had a long talk, and he said, hey, at the end of the day, it's up to you. You know, if you have a fan base that like your sound, they will come with you. So do it. Don't think about it. Do it. And that was that pushed me in the right way. So I really love to release on Yuku, because yeah, it's totally free, and it's all about the music, all about the scene, and I just want to say thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to hear that, you know, label that's it's focused on artists and their work and their perspective, of course, and their style, and it's really appreciated, and that's why we call you, and we really thank you, because, you know, we appreciate that it's a label that's focused on the single one in a good way. So you have to take care of their sound and not for the, you know, all the merch and that kind of stuff, and that's really nice to hear it from you. So
you know, it's like that thing that there's so different kind of styles on that label, but I totally can understand, because every single release have its own. It speaks to you like, hey, give you the time to understand. And I think Yuku have always releases that that you don't skip it like a playlist. You hear to 30 seconds. No, sometimes you have to listen the whole EP to understand what the artists want to say to you, and that's I absolutely love it. That's really cool.
thank you guys to do this, really. And as you said, you have, you know, different sounds and also different careers, and we want to ask you if there any hobbies or thing that you have apart music, like, you know, art itself. As you said, you're a designer, so you think that this one combines in your music, or any influences combining the music that you listen or that you produce, or there any, you know, hobbies that you want to talk about?
Yes, I think so. It's for me, it's like when I do music, there are directly coming pictures in my head. I can't even explain. I'm a very creative person. So for me, it was clear when I do sound, I have to do the artworks also, even if the label doesn't take it, but just for myself. Because when you do sound, you put so much emotions inside, and you put also that much emotions in the artworks. And for me, it was like, for example, the Lazy EP artwork, it was like something that has to do a lot of with nature. And I mean, it was so funny. I created this artwork, I think in 2 hours or something. I put some candle wax on it, and I didn't even know what I'm doing. But hey, it is now. And I didn't even make some animations before. I completely, I learned by myself how to work with After Effects with this animation. So it's my first time with animation. So I hope it's cool. And I hope many more will follow. But I want to put this authentic kind of art into my creative process, because now in times of AI, I think it's so important to have this real art and not just AI created stuff on Instagram. I can't see it anymore, sorry. It's like, I don't know. Nothing has to do with the music sometimes. It's just generated, and it's, I think, for me it's important that it's authentic, and that it speaks to the people like it speaks to me. And I try to put it into the art, and I hope that the people like it and see what it means to me. Yeah, because it's a lot of work. And really, sometimes there are some moments I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm sitting there with some stuff. I sent Patrick photos like, what the fuck am I doing?
Whole fucking night.
Yeah, and like spending hundreds of euros like for this arty stuff, and I'm like, what the hell? Why am I doing this? And yeah, and he said like, yeah, but that's cool. Do it. That's so funny. Yeah.
Let's put it this way: if you didn't do it, maybe you wouldn't be here.
Yeah,
so
maybe
fair
yes.
enough.
So yeah.
I would like to ask you, especially because you're presenting a live set here.
Yeah.
So, also, if you want to answer to Sarah's question about influences and passions that bleeds into your art, but also you said you got inspired to do a live set for a specific purpose. So, how do you approach a show? Why did you choose to do a live set instead of still doing DJ sets?
At first, I got a lot of inspiration from movies. I'm absolutely cinematic nerd. I love weird movies. I love movies that you look at them and say, oh, I don't want to see it, but what is the end of the movie like that? I like that movies that it's a challenge to look at them. That's the same way I make music. I played a lot of DJ stuff, and the difference between a DJ set and a live set is that when you're a DJ at the days now, it's like it's really easy. You don't have to the technique like the DJs before with vinyl. You know, that's a really DJ. It's I think that's a DJ with vinyl, because it's really difficult to create a set with vinyls and to understand how it works, and you have to know your vinyls and the songs. And today, as a DJ, it's just you have a good selection, and you can. It's not a challenge. And when you create a live set, because I played just my own music. I have tons of music, so I don't release. I want just to play it. And with a live set, there is a kind of limitation, because you have not so much options to get all your stems or stuff inside it. So you keep it really minimal, and focus it on that thing that tells the story. And so for me, it's really. Yeah, I love it to create it on stage to tell a story. It's more like storytelling, and we talked about that techno thing. It's not my kind of music, but I really love when I hear that techno or Colin Benders at a live set. It was like a journey. There was not like when you play bass music as a DJ, it's always a drop, drop, drop. I love it. It works. The people go crazy because yeah, the drop is coming. You know, and after 2 minutes, the next drop is coming, bam, bam, bam. But when you play a live set, you create. It's like waves, you know. It goes up and down, and you go in the next track, and you have the option to play your tracks as you feel it at the moment, because you can totally play it different. I don't have to use every sound that I got on that track. I can keep really minimal, or I can keep more atmospheric, like more ambient stuff. So, and that's what I totally like. And as a DJ, you know, you have the next drop. It's like playing as one-hand DJ. You know what I'm talking about. You have
Shout
that
out
hand.
to the one-hand DJ.
Shout outs to the one-hand DJ. And when you play a live set, you are still working. You are still focusing. Okay, what's the next thing? And this one. Oh yeah, I keep this one. And it's the thing at the moment that you create music with the crowd together to look how they are. They're waiting for the drop. Yeah, let him wait. Let him wait. Let him wait. You know what I mean? So that's the way I
sure.
absolutely love.
Thank you. Let's we are looking forward to hear your live set, so your approach on this. Let's get to the next question. Speaking about art still, what about producing? We would like to have a short answer. What is the first thing that makes you start a track? You were saying before that you were jamming, for example, in your house, but what starts your creative process to build a track and then go for a release?
I think sometimes it's different. For me, it's like at first I have the concept and pictures in my mind, what I will do. For example, now I'm working on I wanted to do something in between working with materials, but also that it's like really cool. So it's not that really in between arty and really cool. So and this is stuff I'm working currently right now, but it's different. Sometimes it's just a small sample I hear, and it like inspires me for a track. But and also sometimes it's just maybe when I go climbing or something with my mom in the summer. We went to a metal thing like that separates the cows from the track, and I worked beside, and then there was this sound. I closed this thing. I was like, what the fuck is this? And I went back and I recorded this sound, and my mom was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, yeah, I have to record the sound. She didn't even understand, but yeah, and now it's a key theme from a new track, and yeah, it's different. Sometimes I record also my cats and stuff at home, and in the forest. It's completely weird. Sometimes it's so funny. When Patrick comes to my house, we did a recording session with a field recorder, and we in the kitchen, and we were like, okay, what's cool? Yeah, let's do this knife on this. Yeah, man, let's check this. It was like completely 2 or 3 hours. We just did weird stuff and recorded it. But yes, sometimes I also have some ring bells from Sri Lanka. I recorded them because, I mean, it's the only reason why I have them. I don't know why. But now everything makes sense, yeah, and yeah.
But that's beautiful because, you know, it's like the most generally things that you can do with music. Just, you know, searching for sounds, and I think it's like,
I mean, it's everywhere.
Yeah,
and
everywhere that's
you can
beautiful
find.
because, you know, have the approach of curiosity that's maybe who works from, you know, many years, kind of loose. So it's really nice and special to you to have it. So yeah, that's really nice. And
when we are on vacation, we always record some noises from the people. Like example, we also stayed in Brussels or in Portugal, Lisbon. We recorded the streets both, and yeah, I think most of the time we think the same. That's really cool. That's really cool because you don't have to. It's not weird for me, and also not for him to say, "Yeah, we have to record." We directly understand. That's really cool.
For me, it's always maybe a movie, watching just a scene or just a picture. It's like, oh, dark, and then it starts to go. What kind of music would I to create for that picture? Or my background is that hip-hop producing thing. I just working with samples. So if I listen to loops or something like that, you can give me 20 loops, and there's one loop, I say, yeah. And the track is finished in my head. I just to create it on the DAW. So. And I'm really fast at the moment. I really know it like, yeah, that works, no, that works, no, that works, no, like that.
And not with producing, but we want to ask you, what about for the digging moment? If you know, that moment for, I think it's, you know, the special one of the DJs and who do music and listen and use everyone, you know, sounds. And other people's sounds. And what about, you know, the approach of digging? If you have a scheme, or do you go like all day, and I don't know, what do you do with digging?
For me, it's like I completely get lost in digging for days, weeks.
Don't call her.
That's what we wanted to hear it.
Patrick knows how much I stress myself, and I dig like, I don't know, I can't even stop when I start. It's like, I'm doing it while working, while I'm in the gym. So the whole fucking day I'm digging. And for me, it's like when I see an artist or hear an artist that's has some special signature sound, then I always go to the Bandcamp page to the very first releases and check the first releases, because sometimes I have the feeling that the older releases are sometimes the more authentic and the real stuff from the artists. And I love to play this old stuff, but also some new stuff. It's different, but for especially at the moment, I explored Kersha. He's called. He's like dubstep, completely into dubstep, but it's very slow and deep dubstep, but it's, man, it's crazy. It's like, I don't know. You know him.
I'm gonna play like 3 or 4 tracks in my set
No!
list, so yeah.
I hope not the same as me.
Just discovered him. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's completely crazy, yeah. And yeah, I mean, digging. Just go to the artists, and for me, it's like I focus on the artists and on the releases, and then sometimes also on labels, like on board music or stuff like that. It's very creative. And then I check from the beginning, and so, you know, it's a lot of time. Yes.
I think I still stopped digging music because I have enough. But there was one moment that I looking for really organic urban music, and I found a website where a guy just digitalized all the tapes he got from different countries, and it was totally amazing. I think 15 different tapes from 50 different countries, like you have from the Philippines, for monks from Tibet, whatever, and that was it was like gold. For when you got your sample, you know, and you find that, it's like, man, I'm in heaven. For the next 3 years, I have enough stuff to make music, because it was awesome. There was so good music. It was really rough and really natural, and it blows my mind. It was awesome.
And in this moment, we wanted to ask you if you want to give another most track that you want to listen up right now, in the underrated or unknown track that you want to listen. And I'm sorry. I just want to wait it up because, you know, the DJ, please. Should I say something? I don't know if you want to just want to listen before, and then you want to, yeah, okay.
You know which one? What to say now? Yeah, I think it's from a well-known producer like Posei, but it's also from The Enigma. It's like one of the people from Grey Note Graz. I mean, some people is also from Graz. So and The Enigma is like for me, I get to know him. We were when we were in Graz playing there, like 2 months ago. And we get to know him, and he played a set before us, and just with his own productions, he's a really talented producer, really. Like slow dubstep, but also very, I can't even explain, it's really good. You have to check him out. I think, yeah, he did also Subtle Radio Show with Matt Frost last week, and I think he's doing something maybe with Eunice or something like that, and yeah.
And we started
Yeah, and he's really, really good. You have to check him out. So I want to shout out to Denigma, yeah.
You want to play? Yeah.
But that's why we asked this. We were so curious to ask you too the track that you want to listen.
Because this track is one of from the tapes. I think that's from the Philippines, and I listened it again, and in my brain it started, I have to use it again. There are so many parts of that I want to use for my music. So yeah.
So I think that we was ask you this question because I think that reflects a lot of you, and to say nothing just for the music. I think that's how we can match you and know it by you. And thank you again. And we want to give you a a funny question, or if you have like about your USB, you have a messy USB, or you are like a psychopath with all schemed and all organized. Tell the truth, please.
I mean, my MacBook is a complete mess, but my USBs, I tried to keep them in order. So yeah, but my samples, it's difficult. Patrick knows it. I mean, I have every sample like 4 or 5 times, and I don't know in which fucking folder they are. It's a mess, but yeah. But USBs are cool. USBs are the smallest problem,
No, I've always I know where this sample is from which time, and I also know my playlist, and I know the rules.
Thank you. And want to give you a one-shot question: is club, festival, or radio?
Oh, difficult question because yeah, I like all of them. I have some kind of because it's different. In a club, you're like, it depends on which time you play, but it's like keeping the people moving, keep the energy distant. I like this part, I think, most because you have the resonance of the people. But I like also, festival. It's also very cool because everyone is fucking drunk. You can do whatever you want. You can play your crazy stuff also. And radio, I think it's for quality and also for own productions. It's very important. But also for the tracks that some people on the dance floor don't understand. It's like you can make the selection a little bit different and diving deep into this digging thing. Yeah, that's because I like all of them, but I think I like club most, yes.
Festivals, more people, good sound system, outside, go crazy.
That's a real nice answer. So let's get a little bit serious. We don't want to take too much time, so I know it's a big topic, and the next question is going to be a big topic too, so let's try to keep it short. I know it's difficult, but what are your thoughts, speaking of clubs, for example, about club entry? So the policies about door selection, perquisition to enforce drug control, limited access, inclusivity, all this stuff. When you go into a club, there is it's not like always a free party where you can just go and you have to get to the door, you have to pay a ticket. So what are the problems, what are the pros and the cons of this kind of?
I think the pros is that when you have a good door and the people came and you ask them the right question, why they want to go to the club, you see it on the Berghain. I think it's the best example because there's so many people want to go inside to make that Insta thing and I was in Berghain, but they don't care about the music. And to get a good party, you have to get the right people for that, because so it don't works, you know. When everybody's staying like with his phone, like I was in Berghain, something like that, it's bullshit, you know. So it's, how do you say, it's exclusive, but on the other side, you just have people in the club that want to hear that music. And I think we live in a time where everybody is on that Instagram thing and want to sell their own or show their own. So, and at that moment, you go back to the roots just to dance and listen to the music. So for me, I think it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, for me it's nearly the same. I think sometimes it's cool to have small parties like this one, like more private, just people that get to know the sound, sort the people off that just filming, doing Insta stuff, but keeping the people that are here for the music. I think that's very important, yeah.
Yeah, we asked this, of course, because I think that scenes are different, like in Italy as in Germany. So we think that, of course, you have like a different vision about this, because I think that you know, their selection are completely different about this. So that's why we asking, and if you want to get to know, you know, if you want to resume a little bit, if you could, you know, the Germany situation about these things, because it's different from, you know, from Italy. So if you want to, you know, explain a little bit, if you could do this.
It's difficult because I don't know if we go to so much parties.
I think we saw that on the Blitz Club in Munich. The first positive thing that I saw that are start to go make stickers on your handy, so don't have to make movies. So I think that's a good way to give the people the chance. You know why you are here. It's not to always hanging on your phone. It's like enjoy the music, go dancing, feel it. And that's what I missed a lot of times. You know, I had a call with Amon Tobin. I had a collaboration with Two Fingers, and we called and he said, "Yeah, he stops DJing." And I said, "Why? What's going on?" And he said, "You know, I came from a time where the people are just dancing. Now you look at the crowd and you just see flashlights from a phone. Is that what we want? So why not? Why not to say on the door, no, you're not here to dance. We don't need you." Okay.
Yeah. And I think that it connects about the next question, because we wanted to ask you your opinion about, you know, social network and stuff on artists. Is if you think that, you know, it's kind of that you have to work on it, or do you think that it's not necessary? What are your thoughts about it?
For me, it's very important to connect with other people that I really look up to. It's weird, some people found their way to my inbox. I don't know why, but also some people I look up to. Sometimes I didn't even know how, but then I write with them. It's like connected directly, like I do with Simone. It's like, hey, without him I wouldn't be here. So we connected via IG. So without our messages I wouldn't even sit here. So I think it's very important to connect with people you have a good gut feeling. And yeah, that's a very important thing in the underground scene. And yeah, I think it's just your belly feeling. And I think, yeah, just sometimes it's cool to write to people. Maybe there are times when I was drunk 3 a.m. in the morning, and I wrote some big producer like, "Hey, I love your fucking stuff. It's insane, man." And he was like, "Thank you very much." But that's also, hey, yeah, sometimes you have to say to the people because without any expectations, just say, "Hey, it's nice stuff that you're doing. I appreciate it," and I think that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I think I'm too old for this stuff, you know. I came from. I know you have to do that because everybody. That's the way to connecting people. But what can I say? I'm too lazy. I don't care. I don't know why. I'm sorry. It's like to write every time. I like to more connecting people on a venue because to see them, talk with them, and it's not my way to connecting. It's weird. I don't know. It's like you wrote so many stuffs, and I like more to see the reaction, you know, when you're talking. And when so I know it. I have to do it more, but I don't want.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a two-sided blade.
But that's the reason I'm here.
Exactly. It gives you opportunity.
I connect
but
us both. That's okay for me.
It gives you opportunity, but also it's very dangerous. So yeah, I think we feel the same, and that's why all of us are here, not just you. So we are really happy to have you here.
Sorry, and also because like we understand because we are like innate behind a fucking page, and it's so difficult to be to numbers and stuff. So when we create this moment, it's so nice to hear it about it. So the real connection that are still here, and we want to spread about this thing. So thank you.
So let's wrap things up, and want to know if there are any parties or labels or realities as of today that you feel they are innovative. So you said about Bergen, for example, but it goes a long way back. But speaking of new realities or new examples of doing music, doing parties, someone that we should look up for?
Someone or festivals or stuff, I think.
Whatever.
It's like, as a producer, the most forward-thinking person at the moment, I think it's Polygonia. For me, it's like, I don't know, I love her from the beginning years ago, since she had lot of less followers than now. And also Brussels, I think, is a very forward-thinking spot for music, like we do. They have a festival called Host Music Festival. It's like completely art-oriented. They have big art installations, and everyone is involved. It's like not they just do it. You can also, as a normal people, help them do art installations, chill there. Yeah, it's like a community, and I hope I can play there one day. Yes, and yeah, this I think in Brussels there are many festivals that are very outstanding and forward-thinking. So yeah, I think this are two things that come into my mind.
I want to play in that club in Wuppertal. Called the Open Ground, because the religion of that club is to have a really, really good sound system, and with people who understand the music. And I think that's a goal for the future where I want to play there. Because yeah, I love good sound, and if you have the opportunity or they give you the chance to play there, I'll be there.
Real nice, real nice. Speaking about the future, what's next? We are here today, we're gonna have a nice party, but what's next for you in general, releasing music or whatever?
I think we try to play some festivals for the next year, looking that we can make it together. And I have another release, a compilation on Yuku where different artists are get one track. It's now on October and November. Yeah, but I don't want to tell more. And personally, I have a release maybe on December on Yuku with all that stuff from the live set. So to be continued.
Yeah, and I also have something coming, I think in November on Yuku, like this Colin Benders inspired stuff. It's completely different than Lazy, so yeah. And yeah, currently I'm working on a lot of new stuff, so I'm sure that there will become something. The artwork I also finished 2 or 3 artworks in the last months. It was really hard work, and we will see where it leads. I mean, you see it. So yeah.
Can't wait to hear it in your projects
Yeah.
about it.
Some
And-
tracks I played today.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
And yeah, as a last question, I want you, if you want to shout out to someone who can be any sector, your family, whatever you want, and
Do you have someone?
I give a shout out to you. Thank you for inspiring me to make live music. Because when we start to get music together, and I show her all the machines that I have, though, it came to my mind that I say, hey, why I don't use that machines for a live set? It's like, so thank you. Shout out goes to ARTISOMA, Sarah.
And I have to shout out also to you, because Patrick is a very hard but really good teacher. Yeah, it's tough sometimes. I was like, finish a track, and he was like, yeah, start again. And I started it 5 or 6 times. But now, hey, it comes out on Yuku. So it's worth it sometimes. Yeah. So, and yeah, we do a lot of stuff together. We put very much work in it, a lot of time. Sometimes we hang around just doing music sessions. And that's very cool to have something together and to connect in this special kind of way. It's different, yeah.
It's beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for sharing your experience with us. Shout out to Baumaus for giving us this space.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful space. Shout out to Simone to have reached
Shout out to you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. And also shout out to the one and DJ. And
Yeah.
let's get partying, guys.
Yeah, that's the party.
I think we can have some questions, but maybe just for the sake of how we are saying like community-based stuff, I think we can hang around and talk to each other just
Yes, for
without
sure.
this mic and be human, enjoying the party.
Yes.
Thank
Thank you
you,
very
guys.
much. Thank you also.